In classic F1, you used to be able to race cars wheel to wheel. Remember the fierce battles of Nigel Mansell, Alain Prost and Ayrton Senna, Mika Hakkinen and Michael Schumacher. Even as far back as the days of Fangio, Stirling Moss, Jackie Stewart and Jackie Ickx, as well as James Hunt, you could fight with epic wheel-to-wheel action. But in 2019, all of that has gone. You hear people saying that cars are in dirty air as far as 5 to 6 to maybe even 7 seconds behind the car in front, which is utterly pathetic. And even when they do fight side by side, bits of carbon fibre fly across the track, potentially injuring drivers. Again, I will say this is pathetic. It's a motorsport. You are supposed to race. And part of racing is overtaking, which is pretty much impossible in modern day Formula 1. And even when there is good wheel-to-wheel action, there's very little of it. The stewards either penalise a driver for track limits or something, or just generally dirty air gets in the way. And even though this is turning into more of a rant than a video, it's sort of needed. I just don't think F1's having good wheel-to-wheel action at the moment. And how do we solve it? Not by penalising drivers, but creating new regulations, which have come in the form of the 2021 regulations and budget cap, which even though I don't think the wheels look the best, I do agree with. First of all, the wheels are supposed to make the cars more drivable and actually better at wheel-to-wheel. And the budget cap should, it should just close the gap between the top teams and the midfield. Which I don't mean Williams will straight away jump to the top and overtake Mercedes, but they will hopefully be closer to them. The main thing I hope will happen is McLaren will beat Mercedes, but that's just my personal opinion being a McLaren fan. Another thing I like is that they've actually put effort putting the halo into the car. It doesn't look like someone's just got super glue and stuck a piece of scrap metal around the car's head, blocking the view of the driver and stopping people from seeing in the cockpit. Now it looks like an elegant angel halo stuck on the car's head. Maybe even a wing. And that rear wing looks so sleek and elegant, like it's cutting through the air. Remember, I'm not an expert, so basically I'm just saying my opinions on the car design. I'm basically like you. I'm probably even stupider than you, so yeah. Just don't listen to me. Look at those lovely tyre covers they've put on that design there. They just remind me of the days of Brawn GP and, the early 2000s, they were brilliant times in F1. They had some of the best races. And they've got rid of the shark wings, which sort of, it makes the car look a bit 90s in a way. And they've taken off any aerodynamics on the barge boards, which is a relief because they were causing a lot of the dirty air and turbulence, which I am glad has gone. So at the moment, I'm all for these regulations. Apart from the new look of the wheels, I totally love it. And I think it's making the cars look pretty again. It's sort of just... It just makes the cars look a bit classic and sort of a bit of every single era of F1 is on this car. And again, Ross Brawn said that the budget cap was sort of to, stop the teams spending so much money on stupid little things which are just going to mess up the aeros and sort of just, it's just going to pull the big teams back a step, so that these small teams can catch up with them. And unlike some people, I think it's doing it in a fair way, which I'm all for. I'm all for these regs. I'm looking forward for 2021 now. So yeah, this was a quick video on the 2021 regulations. Please could you like and subscribe to my video. As remember, the first couple subscribers get a bit of a bigger say in what way they want the channel to go. So yeah, sorry about that. I just have to do this being a new YouTuber. So Ben out.